It's your boy Jordan, aka Mr. Pull the Trigger Bang Bang. As you know, please don't forget the bang bang. Coming at you with another video, another solo video. Number 2. This one's gonna be about work-life balance. Now, what is work-life balance? What is this thing that people talk about, work-life balance? How do I balance my life and work? Isn't it one thing? You know, my life is work, my work is life, you know, however you look at it. But there's a balance between the two. I'm gonna go over what I believe work-life balance is, how to help you with work-life balance, what I personally do for work-life balance, and really just try to help people balance their work and their life. Because I've seen a lot of horror stories about work-life balance and people not taking care of both, and there's no balance at all. But I've seen the good too. And I feel like I have a good grasp on it. So I'm gonna give you guys some pointers. And yeah, I know there's a stack of money sitting right here. This is from the vending machines. I did not collect that this week. I kind of just put it here so you can be like, what's that stack of money? But here's what I'll do. If you like and subscribe to the video, and in the comment section below, guess how much money is in this pile of money, I will give you $100 if you get it right. You have to be 100% accurate. But you get to do that at the end of the video. Make sure you watch the whole video, like, comment, and subscribe, and you could win $100. But let's talk about work-life balance. What is it? It's balancing your work and your life. They're not the same thing. Work is work. Work is where you make money. Your life is when you spend time with people. Some people don't think work-life balance is possible because your brain can only focus at one thing at one time, which is true. When you're at work, work. And when you're in life and with your family, your friends, your girlfriend, whatever it is, live. Focus on that. Put 100% focus into that. Put 100% focus into your girlfriend. Put 100% focus into your family, your kids, or your friends when it's that time. And when it's work time, put 100% into work, business, career, whatever it is for you. I'm speaking more towards the business owners because that's what I know. You want to be able to focus on what's going on. You want to be able to revert and focus. You got to balance it. You don't want to spend all your time working. You don't want to be with your friends talking about work, right? I always hated back in the day when I was working and, you know, working a regular job. And, you know, I'd go out with the people from work. Guess what we would talk about? Work. What is, that's boring. I don't get it. Like, I never got, like, I wanted to get away from work to kick it with y'all. Not to talk about work. Let's talk about some other stuff. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about things that we enjoy. Let's not talk about work. Work shouldn't consume you, right? I've seen different business owners and friends and people I've met that they traded business over relationship or relationship over business or vice versa. I don't think that's the way to go. I think you can have both. It's possible to have both. Why not? They say you can have everything in life, so why not have a relationship and your business? I want to trade one for the other. Some tips I use for myself. What I do is I plan out my day and I write it down at the end of the day. Every night I plan out my day, what's gonna go on, what needs to get done, right? In this plan, it's not just business stuff. If I'm gonna go out with my girl, or we have family time, something to do with the family, go to the movies, whatever it is, that's scheduled out in the day, that's scheduled out in the goals, that needs to be done. That's how I keep a balance so I don't forget, I don't get tied up in work. When it's time to cut and go, it's time to cut and go. If I couldn't finish, I couldn't finish, and we move it on to the next day. If you can't step away from your business or your job or anything like that, you're not really working for yourself. You're not really building anything. Like, when it comes to businesses, you're not really working for yourself. You're basically an employee or a slave to your business at that point. If you're not able to step away and do the things with your family or do the things with your friends or just take some time away from there, you're really a slave to the business. Same thing with the career, you're really a slave to the career. So sometimes you have to step back and evaluate what you're doing. All right, sometimes it's not possible to have work-life balance because sometimes with the career, they want all of your time, right? They want to maximize your effectiveness when you're there, and they want you to do the most work possible. You know, when you get home, you're tired, you don't want to spend time with anybody because they just worked you out. So you got to really evaluate what you're doing. Some careers and some jobs and some businesses don't allow you to have that kind of balance because you have to spend all your time building that. And that's where you gotta be self-aware. Sometimes it's just not worth it. Sometimes you just gotta step back and do something that, you know, maybe not make as much money, but you'll be happy, because money is not anything if you can't spend it on yourself or the people that you love. So you gotta build that balance. And sometimes it is just to stop doing what you're doing, stop your career and move on to something else, make a little bit less more money, but you'll be a little bit happier, or a lot of bit happier, you know, because there's no point of living your life making money, but then you're just not happy. What's the point of having money? You're not happy, you got all this money, no one to spend it on, no one to spend it with, right? And then here's like the craziest thing is, some people with the career side, they go, I'm gonna work hard for 40 years of my life, and then when I retire, right, that's when I'm gonna spend all this money. When I'm 65, 70 years old, that's when I'm gonna start spending all this money. Sounds weird to me. I feel like, and it's just me, I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I feel like you should be able to enjoy your life from your 20s, you know, say, or 18 to 65 when you're working, those 40 years. That's not 40, but close enough. You should be able to enjoy your life in that time frame. Like, why wait till you're 65? You're not in your best shape, you're not in your best health, and you know, you don't even have as many friends. Like, you don't have people to enjoy it with because you spent so much time working, and wait till you're retired to spend the money. Why not enjoy the money, enjoy your life now, you know, when you're younger? I don't know, that's just me. I would do that. But it's all comes with balance. You got to be able to separate the two. How it works for me, very simply, is like you guys heard about my business, my brick and mortar business. It's open from 11 to 7 normally, Monday through Friday, 10 to 5 on Saturdays, closed on Sundays. And there's a reason why we do that, right? From 11 to 7, I'm ready to go. Business all day long. Call me. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. I'm ready for business. Before 11, don't call me. Don't call me on any business things. Either I'm asleep or I am not worried about business at that time. I'm worried about my life and different things and getting myself together and scheduling, you know, just different stuff to focus on my life to make sure I got that balance. From 11 to 7, work mode, and from 7 to beyond, once again, I ain't talking about it. I don't want to talk about it. We don't need a discussion unless that was scheduled in my day beyond. I don't want to talk about it. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm back to enjoying my life, right? 11 to 7, I put in the hours. So that's how I do it. And then Saturday, 10 to 5, the same thing. Sunday is the relaxed day. So, you know, I get to relax. I don't have to really do any business. Sometimes we do Amazon shipments on Sunday, but we've been recently doing them on Fridays and Saturdays. So Sundays are free to do whatever we want to do. Just enjoy life, enjoy our day, play video games, whatever it is to decompress, right? From all the thinking that we've been doing all week, from business to decompress and just refuel ourselves to go for another week of working, another week of this balance, another week of just doing it all, right? Putting it all into a 24-hour. We all got the same 24 hours. We try to put it all into that. But we take that Sunday to rest, and that's why I love that Sundays were closed. Some people, I believe the misconception is that it all needs to be perfect, right? Life has to be perfect. I know I learned this thing is how you do anything is how you do everything, right? If your room is messy and you can't keep your room clean, your business is probably a mess, your family life is probably a mess, and you know, think everything is just it's equal, and it's not. It doesn't have to be perfect. Your work-life balance doesn't have to be perfect. It just doesn't all have to be perfect. Like, you know, for me, work-life balance is a business, you know, being, body, relationships, all that good stuff. It's a balance. You gotta balance all those. And just because, you know, you at the time you might not be working on your body, but you're working on your business and your family life, doesn't mean you don't have a balance. It doesn't mean you're not focused. It doesn't mean that you failed, right? It just means at the time you weren't motivated, or at the time right now you're not motivated to do that, but you are focusing on other things. Just because one area of your life is not the greatest doesn't mean that everything has to fail at that time. So you can balance that way. It doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes it just takes motivation. Sometimes you just have to have that click in your head to, okay, now I want to focus on this. But you don't have to give up anything. You can just add, right? Just schedule your day out correctly, and it won't be a problem. Another thing that I do to like decompress, other than that Sunday, is on Tuesday nights, you know, me and a couple homies, whoever wants to come out, Even y'all, if y'all want to come out, normally we go bowling. You know, we go bowling Tuesday nights. It's just to shoot the shit. It's just to talk. You know, some of my business partners, you know, we talk shit about business, but it's not like a business meeting. It's just to have fun, laugh, spend time with your friends, keep that bond good, the relationship good. It's not all business. It's not all money. It's just having fun with your friends, and showing them that you appreciate them, and them showing you that they appreciate you, and the time that you guys spend together. It's something that we do. It's something that I do, and some of my team does. It's just to decompress and just get away from the business. And then same thing with having to be in a relationship. I make sure that I take a time away from the business to focus on my relationship. Now, if the business needs me, and my, you know, we didn't schedule anything for my relationship, going out or something, and it's just kind of out of the blue, but the business needs me, I'm gonna let her know, like, hey, the business needs me. And that's because I already scheduled that in the business. But if the business doesn't need me, and, you know, my girl's like, hey, let's go do this, that, and the other, I'm like, fine. I'm not gonna just not hang out with you because it's 11 to 7, it's business time. No, I'm gonna take time to be spontaneous and hang out with her. It's just to keep the balance and show that she's just as important as the business is to me. This means nothing to me if I don't have someone to enjoy it with and spend it with, whether that be my girl or my family and my friends, right? So it means nothing to me if I can't spend it on them. I mean, of course I'm gonna spend it on myself because I love myself too, but I love them too. So it's all about balancing, and you just really need to schedule your days out and really just focus on, you know, pay attention to what's important to you, right? Don't just let work be important to you. There's people in your life that's important to you. I've seen it before that people have all the money in the world, but nobody likes them, or they don't have any friends, they have no one to hang out with, they have no one to spend it with. I've also seen where people start a business, spend so much time on their business. When they started the business, they had a girlfriend, or they had a relationship, or they had a wife, and then doing the business, spent so much time in the business that relationship started to suffer because they didn't focus any time on the relationship. It was all business. You can do both. You can have both, right? Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You can have both. I promise you, it's possible. You're possible. You're the possibility for yourself. So make sure that you take some time. So I'm gonna give you some helpful tips that I use to stay balanced and stay focused. So a couple of things I do 5 like different things to stay balanced between work and life. One thing is, I already mentioned it, is that I plan out my day. Before I go to sleep at night, I have a whiteboard in my room. I plan out my day, all the things that need to be taken care of, and, you know, what needs to get done that day. And I have it for every business and for my personal life. So it's not just business things that need to get taken care of, it's personal life too, whatever it is, right? Number 2, I schedule time out for relationship, family, and friends. I make sure I schedule that out. Number 3 is a journal or a planner to make sure you're not forgetting things, and make sure that it doesn't go, you know, you don't get lost. There's a lot going on when it comes to balance. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that needs to be done to balance it out. So make sure you have a planner if you need it to make sure you stay on track. Other than just setting up your goals before you go to sleep, make sure you have that planner. Things arrive during the day. You might forget. You need to pull out that planner if it's in your phone, or if it's actual physical. You need that planner to just make sure you get that in there so you don't forget things. 4th is just don't overthink it. Don't think everything needs to be perfect. You're gonna fail in both areas, in life and in business, but it's not a failure. It's only a failure actually if you don't learn anything from it. So you're gonna fail. It's just human nature. Don't overthink it. You can have both, and don't think that this perfect way it needs to be. Just get out there, take care of yourself, take care of your business, take care of your family life and your personal life, and take care of yourself. Make sure you're happy. It's really what it's all about. It's all about being happy. And number 5, this one's important to me. 5, y'all. 5, relax. Just relax, man. For me, Sunday, I take the day to relax. I don't do anything, right? People ask me on like holidays and stuff, like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Hey, what are we getting into? I'm like, bro, I'm about to do absolutely nothing. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, nothing. Because I spend so much time doing stuff, it's a gift to just do nothing, just to relax and decompress and just chill and just be with me and my thoughts, right? So it's like meditating for people. For me, I just relax, I just chill. It's not about business that day. It's just me being me, just relaxing with myself and taking some time with myself. You got to get comfortable with yourself, especially if you're in business. A lot of time when you're in business, you spend a lot of time alone. So get comfortable with yourself and relax. So those are 5 tips that I have for a work-life balance to really help you balance out your life, really. I had a couple questions. Like, people asked me, to wrap it all up, people asked me like, hey, do you sleep? Right? You have all these businesses, you got 3 different sources of income. Do you sleep? Hell yeah. I sleep all the time. I probably sleep too much. I probably could get more out of my day if I woke up earlier, but I do spend a lot of time, I do stay up late. So people, you know, are all about that, wake up at 5 a.m. and just maximize your day, right? But those people go to sleep at like 9 or 10. I go to sleep at like 2 or 3 in the morning. So I just do it differently. But I sleep a lot. I make sure I sleep, because if I don't sleep, my brain doesn't work at the level that it should be. I'm tired, I'm groggy, I'm not happy. So I make sure I get my sleep in. One thing I love about having a business is I wake up when I'm done sleeping. So that's the beauty of a business. Sometimes with a career, you don't get to do that. Or a job, you know, you gotta wake up when you gotta go to work, so you don't get as much rest as you need. And then another question I had, only really had 2 questions, but people asked, have you taken a vacation yet? No. And the reason why is, not that people only take vacations because they're not happy to get away from work and business and life, right? To just get away. I'm not unhappy with what I do. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy my business. I enjoy my personal life. I enjoy the people that I'm around. I don't need to get away from that because I enjoy being here. Right? I enjoy taking care of my business and taking care of my life and my family and things like that. So I haven't taken a vacation. I'm not opposed to taking vacations, but I'm not taking a vacation to get away from my business or my life. I'm just taking a vacation to enjoy the fruits of my work, I guess, or whatever it is of your labor. I don't know, but that's what I do, to take people out to show that I appreciate them and take them on a vacation, and we all go out together and have fun. So I'm not opposed to it. I want to do it eventually, but right now I'm in hustle mode, and everything's pretty balanced. So it's not that I need to go out there to show them that, just so they know like everything's pretty balanced. It's just gonna be extra. It's just gonna be icing on the cake if I do ever take a vacation. So that's it. That was me, my little short work-life balance video. So I hope you got some helpful tips, those 5 tips that I use to balance my life out, so you can go out there and apply them in your life, so you can have some work-life balance and you don't have to sacrifice business or job for family or vice versa. Alright, so this was your boy Jordan, Mr. Pull the Trigger Bang Bang, signing out with the Diversified Income Project. Peace. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget, I wasn't kidding. Guess how much money is in this pile of money? And win $100. I will give you $100 if you can hit that accurate. The only qualifications is you have to like, comment, and subscribe on the video, and guess in the comment section below, and you can win $100. Right? Hopefully you stay to the end of the video for me to hit you with a reminder, because I said it in the beginning. Alright, traces.